Nothing But Net wird präsentiert von Easy Credit.
Herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Folge Nothing But Net. Heute mit allem, was ihr wissen müsst, rund um den 8. Spieltag in der Easy Credit Basketball Bundesliga. Und auch nach diesem 8. Spieltag grüßt von ganz oben in der Tabelle weiterhin der amtierende deutsche Meister Ratio Farm Ulm. Und für die Ulmer läuft es nicht nur auf dem Court, sondern auch in der Rutschewelt von Neu-Ulm, wo Karim Jallo jetzt einen neuen Rekord aufgestellt hat. 9,05 Sekunden von ganz oben bis nach ganz unten. Also in Ulm läuft es einfach, egal was die Jungs anfassen. Und wir schauen uns jetzt einmal an, was sonst noch an diesem 8. Spieltag passiert ist. Die Niners Chemnitz bleiben den Ulmern auf den Fersen. Hamburg holt zu Hause gegen Bamberg den 4. Ligasieg in Folge. Fechter gewinnt deutlich in Oldenburg. Die Bayern nach zuletzt 2 Niederlagen in Folge wieder siegreich daheim gegen Ludwigsburg. Alba Berlin zu Hause mit einer deutlichen Niederlage gegen einen bärenstarken MBC. Und die Hakro Merlins Kreilsheim warten auf den ersten Sieg unter ihrem neuen Coach. Dafür aber der 2. Saisonsieg für die Heidelberger. Für die Ulmer läuft es also weiterhin wie am Schnürchen, auch wenn es bei starken Würzburgern lange eng war. Wir sehen hier den entscheidenden Stil von LJ Figueroa, der den Sieg besiegelte. Auch Karim Jallo mit einer starken Leistung, 19 Punkte, 8 Rebounds. Und die Stärke der Ulmer war in der Folge Captain und Coach vor dem 8. Spieltag. Auch wieder Thema. Hier sind Basti Doret und Stefan Koch.
Die Ulmer aus meiner Sicht agieren gerade in einer Manier eines deutschen Meisters und einer Top-Mannschaft. Ne? Das darf man nicht vergessen. Viele Mannschaften sind nach Oldenburg gefahren und verlieren dann. Und es war das angesprochene Offensivspektakel, weil beide Mannschaften haben über 90 Punkte gemacht. Und du musst auswärts erstmal 98 in Oldenburg machen. Und
auch wenn es Verlängerung war? Auch wenn es Verlängerung war,
aber dieses Spiel komplett ernst zu nehmen und unbedingt diesen Sieg zu wollen.
Ja, sehe ich genauso. Auch Nunes, der wieder in der Verlängerung dann wirklich den Laden übernommen hat. Also ich finde, alle Spieler, die da neu dazugekommen sind, ich glaube, Jorginho braucht am ehesten noch ein bisschen Zeit, aber das haben wir letztes Jahr ja auch bei Jago gesehen, das lief nicht von Anfang an, mit dem Kulturwechsel von Südamerika nach Europa.
Hat auch mit dem Klima zu tun.
Bitte?
Hat bestimmt auch mit dem Klima zu tun. Das war früher im Fußball auch so, als die Brasilianer im Winter immer ihre schwächste Phase hatten.
Na gut. Aber ansonsten finde ich diese Mannschaft sehr gut rekrutiert. Jeder übernimmt da seine Rolle. Tommy Klepeis nach so einem Durchhänger jetzt auch wieder in einer Aufwärtstendenz. Absolut starke Ulmer.
Definitiv.
Wir springen jetzt ans Ende der Tabelle, denn in Kreilsheim gab es das Kellerduell zwischen den Merlins und den Heidelbergern. Und es war das erste Spiel für den neuen Headcoach der Merlins, Jussi Laakso aus Finnland. Zuletzt sehr erfolgreich gewesen in Helsinki. Und es gab zum Einstand direkt ein finnisches Duell an der Seitenlinie, denn auf der anderen Seite coachte natürlich Jonas Isalo. Und Jussi Laakso wurde vor dem Spiel im Pre-Game-Interview zur finnischen Coaching-Kultur befragt.
Jussi Laakso, welcome to the BBL. Great to have you. A few weeks ago, I talked to Henrik Detman. I think you know him very well. And I talked to him about the rise of the Finnish coaches in the BBL. And yeah, he said a really special thing. Just have a look.
There's a saying, if you want to win, hire a Finn.
Is it really that easy, Jussi?
No, it's not. No, it's not. Obviously, there has been a lot of Finnish coaches to go really good places in different places in Europe, and of course because him being the Germany national team head coach once and getting the bronze medals, and also Gordon Herbert as a half Finnish Canadian. So probably that's where it comes from.
Ja, mit dem ersten Win wurde es dann Erstmal noch nichts für Jussi Laakso. Trotz einer starken Performance von Leo Westermann, 19 Punkte, 10 Assists, 7 Rebounds, 4 Steals. Hätte auch reichen können, wäre da nicht Tim Coleman gewesen, der im letzten Viertel komplett eskaliert ist. Stand nach 3 Vierteln bei 0 Punkten und machte dann einfach mal 17 in den letzten 10 Minuten. Unter anderem diesen deepen Dreier hier in der Crunch-Time. Absoluter Wahnsinn. Kreilsheim machte als Team im letzten Viertel nur 20 Punkte. Coleman, wie gesagt, alleine 17. Und das war dann genug für den zweiten Saisonsieg für die Heidelberger, der für viel Freude auf der Bank sorgte, hier zu sehen in den letzten Momenten. No words needed heißt es da, aber hört einfach mal selbst. Ja, und der Matchwinner Tim Coleman stand natürlich dann nach dem Spiel zum Interview bereit und da hören wir gerne mal rein.
Alone, you almost outscored Kreilsheim. What happened, man? What did it take you so long?
It took a long time for me to warm up, I guess. But, you know, I've been in a little slump for the last couple of games. So, you know, seeing the ball go in once, it just set me off, you know?
I mean, Jeffrey Carroll saved your ass the whole game, basically.
For sure.
So,
shout out, Jeff.
I think he knows it. Hey, next upcoming games, it's really tough against a schedule at Bonn, Ludwigsburg, Chemnitz, and Ulm.
Yeah.
So that's really tough games. How you approach this tough schedule?
We just take it one day at a time, one practice at a time, you know? We try to stay in the moment and try to improve every day. And then, you know, we give it everything we got and we leave it all out there.
Die Veolia Towers Hamburg werden währenddessen immer stärker. Das 94:90 über Bamberg war bereits der 4. Ligasieg in Folge. Man konnte sich also revanchieren für das Aus im Pokal gegen Bamberg. Grund zur Freude also auch nach dem Spiel in der Kabine. Beste Stimmung. Und dann gab es noch eine besondere Aufgabe für Youngster Leif Möller.
You're not leaving this room before you're not dancing in the middle, my friend.
Okay, Aufgabe mit Bravour gemeistert, würde ich sagen. Und was es genau mit diesem Tanz auf sich hatte, das hat Leif Möller selbst erklärt.
Leif, du hast ja letztes Spiel gegen Bamberg, als ihr gewonnen habt, besonders enthusiastisch in der Mitte in der Kabine getanzt. Was war da eigentlich los?
Ja, Benker wollte einfach mal, dass ich ein bisschen ausraste, weil ich anscheinend immer ohne Emotionen unterwegs bin und man nicht weiß, ob ich glücklich oder sauer bin, deswegen musste ich mal kurz ausrasten.
Und was hatte das mit der Insel zu tun?
Ja, also Benker meinte, dass ich aus Island komme. Warum er das gesagt hat, weiß ich ehrlich gesagt auch nicht, aber das wollte er mal so erwähnen, deswegen, ja.
Vielleicht, weil du eiskalt bist?
Vielleicht auch das, ja. Vielleicht auch, weil ich ein Bankshot-Dreier bin.
Gut, hast du heute auch wieder gemacht, ne?
Normal, ich arbeite dran.
Nice, danke.
Mit Spannung erwartet wurde vor dem Spieltag auch das Duell der beiden Tabellennachbarn aus Oldenburg und Fechter. Ausverkauftes Haus bei den EWE Baskets in Oldenburg. Aber auch die Mannschaft der Stunde aus Fechter hatte ordentlich Fans mit dabei. Und die hatten am Ende Grund zu feiern nach dem deutlichen Sieg des Überraschungsaufsteigers. Und für den Topscorer der Baskets war es ein gebrauchter Tag. Spielt eine herausragende Saison, aber gegen Fechter 0 von 16 aus dem Feld. Spielte immerhin seinen 600. BBL-Assists, konnte seinem Team aber nicht zum Heimsieg verhelfen. Trotzdem bislang bärenstark für Oldenburg unterwegs, die Wayne Russell. Und er war vor der Saison bereits zu Gast in Sergios Corner und hat unter anderem über seinen Kapitän Max Di Leo gesprochen.
Out of your teammates, who do you think is the one that you got the closest with this past season?
It's weird. We had a really tight-knit group, so we got a chance to be close with everybody. I think I really got a chance to be closest with Max Di Leo. Yeah, and I wasn't.
Hey, he's hard nosed on D. And I bet y'all were getting into it.
Hard nosed. I used to play against him all the time. He will always be up into me, bumping me, knocking me down and stuff like that. So it was cool to be on his team.
When you were playing across time, wasn't he a rock? That's back when he was one of the most premier defensive.
Yeah. Those are that's like his name is starting to build when he's in it was just super cool to be his teammate, because it was I see him doing it to other people. I'm like, damn.
Yeah. I don't want none of that smoke. I don't want none of that smoke.
Keep all that over there. Yeah, but also too, the part that I was surprised about was how great of a captain he was. Man, every day keeping the same energy. People take that stuff for granted too. It's hard to have it's rare to have a great captain where everybody respects him and he comes in every day with the same energy. That's like a kind of like a point where I need to work on is like my voice, knowing when to say stuff, knowing when to like step back. And those are things that I like watched Max do this past year that I was just like, wow, like, yo, I got it. I'm gonna pick his brain. I'm gonna figure out ways to get to be like that. Obviously, I'm lucky because I don't gotta do it right now because I got him to lean on.
Ja, und ausgerechnet der Kapitän Max Di Leo fehlte den Oldenburgern im Spiel gegen Fechter und das hat man gemerkt an allen Ecken und Enden. Spielt eine tolle Saison bislang und er ist jetzt heute hier unser Gast bei Nothing But Net. Darauf freue ich mich sehr. Max, thanks for joining the show.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
First of all, how are you feeling? How is the recovery going? When are you going to be back?
So I'm feeling better every day. Yeah, I was told 2 weeks, good case scenario. And, you know, I got injured 1 week ago. So if everything goes perfectly, you know, I'll be back next week. So fingers crossed for that.
Sounds great. Let's talk about last game. Obviously a tough loss for you guys. What do you think went wrong? And how tough is it, especially being the captain, to sit on the sidelines and watch the game?
Yeah, so sitting on the sidelines is always tough. Being the captain, you know, I guess I can still have some leadership roles from the sideline, but, you know, I'm a lead by example type of guy, so I didn't have that aspect. So that made it harder. And then going against Festa, which, hey, that's my former club. It's one that I really wanted to be a part of. So, yeah, that was really, really tough for me. And as far as what went wrong, you know, I think we made a lot of basic mistakes, very simple stuff, not so much strategic errors, but just, you know, basic defensive mistakes. And, you know, when we don't play defense, our offense isn't as good.
We just heard Dwayne Russell talk about you on Sergio's Corner. He went 0 for 16. He had a rough day, obviously. What do you think went wrong for him? Was it just one of those days? And did you talk to him after that?
Yeah, I talked to him after the game. I don't really think anything went wrong. You know, game is a percentage game, you know? So I told him, I said, hey, if we had the last second shot to win it right now, I'd give you the ball. And, you know, I don't know if I told him this, but I talked to my parents and I told them, like, hey, Dwayne, the next 2 or 3 games, you know, he's going to go crazy because I do believe it's a percentage game and he's a great player and he's proven time and time again. He makes plays, he makes big shots, and just in general, he can score. So it didn't happen last game, you know, but these next games, those percentages are going to even out, and it's going to be fun to watch.
You just mentioned talking to your parents. When was the last time you talked to your brother?
I talked to my brother yesterday.
Yesterday? Well, we have a special message by him for you coming up right here.
Oh, wow.
Brudi,
okay.
Was geht ab? Grüße aus der Heimat. Ich vermisse dich. Erstmal gute Besserung. I love watching you play. Can't wait to see you get back out there. It's nice to see you play with the same energy you did as a young guy, even though you're an old man now. But I know you have a lot of years left in the tank. Hopefully, I can get out there to watch you play live at some point. But until then, I'm rooting for you from afar. So get back out on that court.
So,
hey, that's cool, man.
Yeah. So you obviously keep in touch a lot. How much are you able to follow from his work in the States?
Oh man, I talked to him about it. As far as watching games, it's really tough to watch NBA games when over here. And you know, I'm not. Once I know the result, I don't really like to go back and watch. You know, I watch highlights and stuff. But yeah, I'm happy for him, and I like seeing him out there. I get messages like, "Oh, I saw your brother at the game," and you know, it's really cool what he's doing. He really loves it, and I believe he's really good at it.
So I guess now that you've hit 30, he's starting to trash talk you a little bit about your age. Do you feel old yet? How much do you have left in the tank?
I feel young most of the time, but it's true. I am getting older. yeah, I mean, you feel it in different ways, but my spirit is young, and I think that's the most important thing.
Okay, so let's go back to the BBL. Obviously, you had some great games. You beat Bayern. You almost beat Ulm at home. It was a very tough, close game. What do you think is missing from you guys really going into that top group?
I don't know how much is missing. I think, you know, we have to find a way to win close games. You know, that Ulm game, we have to find a way to win that at the end. And it's been a little difficult for us because since the preseason, I don't think we had a full healthy roster with guys getting injured, getting back healthy. We just added a new player. So there's been, you know, that cohesiveness that, we haven't got a lot of really good practices with everybody together. And I think that is maybe why we're a little bit behind, especially in those late games, game on the line, you know. But that's something that every team goes through. Unfortunately, you know, it's been early that we're going through it. But as far as things are missing, I don't think there's too much missing. When we play good, it's there. But we gotta keep it there for 40 minutes plus 5 minutes sometimes.
Right. Speaking of close games, you are 0-3 in the Champions League, but you lost those 3 games by a combined 9 points. How eager are you to get back out there, knowing that you can beat like all 3 of these teams next week?
Yeah, I mean, I really want to get back out there. Those games hurt because those Champions League games you really need to win those. And I have confidence against the teams that we played because we were right there. But yeah, after those games, you think back, okay, a free throw here, a missed layup, a turnover, you know, those things, they really get to you. And it's unfortunate at the time, but for the second time around, you know, you have that extra fire, that extra motivation when you think about that, and you try and lock in and limit those little mistakes.
Last one, looking at your BBL stats individually, scoring is up, shooting is up, 3-point percentage is up. What has clicked for you personally this season so far?
I think I had a big summer. Like I said, my brother's good at his job, so he was working me out all summer. But I think also it's just a confidence thing. And as far as my role goes, in the last seasons, I had the same role, but a little bit different, you know. I was playing less minutes. Defensively was more aggressive throughout the full court. And now our aggressiveness has changed. I can play more minutes on the court. That gives me more energy on offense to do more stuff. And I just have a little bit bigger role. I think coach has gotten confidence in me. We have a shooting challenge that we do here. And I've had the #1 spot since the beginning. So that feels really good. And I make sure the coaches know that I'm on the #1 spot. So, and the fact that they have confidence in me, it gives me more. And yeah, once the flow of the game is going, it gets easier. And then, you know, we have great point guards here, great facilitators, and that makes my job easy, you know.
Well, we hope to see you back out there soon. So get healthy, speedy recovery, and thanks for joining the show. That was fun.
Hey, thank you very much. Yeah, it was fun for me too.
See you. Thank you. Also, Max Di Leo hat Bock auf den ersten Sieg in der Champions League. Für Oldenburg geht es da dann nächste Woche weiter. Bonn unterlag gestern bereits Bursaspor und für Ludwigsburg geht es heute Abend weiter gegen Dinamo Sassari. Und spannende Einblicke in die Schiedsrichterwelt in der Champions League gab es am 7.11. beim Spiel Unicaja gegen Peristeri und da schauen wir jetzt mal rein.
Since the beginning, strong and fair, good communication, enjoy, and good decisions. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Good luck. I saw the touch on the arm. You enter in this space. That's why I call it. Okay. The ball is here, the ball is here. I will not call if you yelling. You cannot play defense like that. You are holding. 77, holding that way. You know, when you go to the basket, we always take care to see if there is something. I think it's good for now, like right here, okay?
I mean, every time I go,
yeah, but we need to choose the good ones.
But I didn't.
I saw that. Maybe I'm mistaken. And sometimes I miss also.
Mehr zur Basketball Champions League gibt es dann nächste Woche hier bei Nothing But Net. Und wir schauen jetzt zum Abschluss einmal, was der 9. Spieltag in der BBL für uns bereithält. Los geht's bereits am Freitag mit Chemnitz gegen Hamburg, also 2 Teams, die aktuell sehr gut drauf sind. Dann haben wir Ulm gegen Crailsheim, Bamberg gegen Braunschweig, Rostock gegen Göttingen, Bonn-Heidelberg, Fechter Bayern, Tübingen-Oldenburg, Ludwigsburg, Alba. Und abgerundet wird der 9. Spieltag dann am Montagabend in Weißenfels mit der Partie des MBC gegen Würzburg. Alles zu diesem Spieltag dann wie gewohnt nächste Woche hier bei Nothing But Net. Das war's für heute. Danke, dass ihr dabei wart. Bis dann, macht's gut. Ciao.